What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. This update is a special kind of update because it is a BOJ just kind of speaking his mind type of update. And today we're going to be talking about some of the things that go on in this space. Now, periodically I have talks like this just to kind of speak freely and not kind of be tied to a brand of a platform or the hype or the non-hype of a platform, just to kind of speak freely. And those of you that watch my content, like for real, that check in on, everything that I say, shout out to you guys real quick, because I wouldn't be here without you guys. But this is even for those people that don't watch me all the time, if they do come across this video somewhere along the line. And I want to talk about where my stance is in this space, all right? And there's a few things I want to discuss because I've been getting some messages and things of that nature about a few different things. Before I start talking about those few different things, I want to just take this time to again remind everyone that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm really just a dude on YouTube telling you guys the different platforms that I'm involved in and that I'm putting my own crypto in, testing out for myself, and sharing my journey in that platform with whoever wants to watch. Nothing more, nothing less than that. If you do like this content, though, just hit that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt anybody. And if you want to be notified about everything I talk about here at BOJ, just hit that notification bell as well. The first thing that I want to address, now, as my platform on YouTube continues to grow in exposure and popularity, there will be always people trying to use my logo to misrepresent me. They may be asking people out there for crypto or asking you to join platforms with them. I don't do that kind of thing. I will never ask any of you that watch my channel for any crypto. I will never be asking you for crypto. So if somebody types in using my logo in some kind of WhatsApp deal or where they put a WhatsApp number, I don't even use WhatsApp that much. I only use WhatsApp to talk to people that I know. And the majority of you I do not know personally. So I've never asked you to reach out to a WhatsApp number to get involved in an investment opportunity or nothing like that. I don't want you, if you don't want to be in an opportunity that we're in, that's your choice. I always encourage everyone making their own choices, doing their own due diligence. Y'all know that about me. So I don't think there's a discrepancy there. But for those people that may not know me of that way, you may have a language barrier between what I'm saying and what you can understand. You may not understand English as well. I may not speak the best English. So, here I am talking with gum in my mouth. But anyway, I want to just remind everyone, I will never ask you for crypto. Okay, I will never ask you to join this opportunity. No, that's not how I roll. I talk about what I've done in an opportunity. If you want to join it, that's up to you. Okay, I've gotten text messages from people saying that they've lost money, getting in contact with these people on WhatsApp and all this different stuff. Listen, that has nothing to do with me. And I put it in every single video in the description that I will never ask you for these things. Okay, so please be more aware. Let's be aware of the things that are going on in this space if we're going to play. All right, that is why I have a channel today, because I want to make people aware of the things that they need to be watching out for as we play in this space. It is a very risky space on so many fronts. Telegram is risky, WhatsApp is risky, Discord can be risky sometimes. You really have to be paying attention. Okay, all right. So those of you that may get this message and you know somebody that may not get this message, or you know somebody that has experience, maybe be hit up, somebody hitting them up on Telegram, asking them for crypto to, and some people, and some of these scammers or schemers, they plot on FUD, right? So if there's an issue with a platform, it's every day you will see somebody say, oh, I can help you get access to your funds in some old platform that shut down. Hit me up. And then they'll try to get you for more money. They're not going to give you access to any platform. When a platform closes down, it closes down. Period, ladies and gentlemen. When it stops paying, it stops paying. There is no backdoor hack or nothing like that. You trying to get your money out. That's that kind of stuff I don't believe is out there. Actually, it could be out there. Let me not shortchange the technology that's out there. But at the same time, let's be very, very careful, ladies and gentlemen. The second thing that I want to mention, aside from I will never ask you for crypto, I will never ask you to join a platform like, hey, will you join this platform? No, I don't do that. Aside from that, I understand that now that I have gotten more attention and subscribers and different things of that nature due to the different platforms that I participate in on my own. I want everybody to know that I am just a participator. I may have access to some people that some of you may not. Let's be quite honest here. I have a platform that specifically talks about these high risk, high yield platforms that may or may not be legit, as we all know. Some of them have documentation. Some of them pay out and don't got nothing. And that's just the chance we take in this space. And if that's not the chance you want to take, this isn't the place for you to be playing. You can watch and be entertained. That's perfectly fine. But this is not for you to play, all right? There will be people that have their opinions on the things that I say, my affiliation with different platforms, because of the reach that I have, the platform that I've built for myself. With one platform in particular, I have even done interviews with the CEO, all right? Even have had contact with the CEO on my phone. We've FaceTime. I've FaceTimed this person. We've had conversations in text message. So there's going to be times where that happens with me, and it may not happen with a lot of you. And that's just because of the exposure that I have. Saying that, that's the only thing that makes me any different. The fact that my exposure and my journey and my depositing money comes with a lot of others deciding to go on their journeys for themselves. But here's what I really want everyone to understand. Even though there's going to be people that say, oh, referral commission junkie, whatever, this, that, and the third, right? Everyone has to own their own decisions. We've talked about this multiple times. When I over-leverage myself or when I put in something more than I would have wanted to lose, I have to deal with that. I can't place the blame on anybody else. So I want to make sure that everyone, when I'm talking about certain things, you understand the place that I'm talking about it in. Yes, I may have some exposure to some of these CEOs. Yes, I may be able to text them and they text me back, maybe before they hit you back. I don't know. It's just what we've created here, BOJ. It's what we talk about. There are CEOs that hit me up to this day that are starting new projects and doing different things. They want to have me promote their project. They want to pay me to promote their project. They want, like Loki Bunny said, sometimes we just get paid to audit these things. We're pretty much just getting paid to check these joints out and show you guys what it's about. If it's paying or not, how long it's going to pay, all these different things. And that usually happens in the hype space. A lot of these bigger platforms, they don't need to just be paying people. Sometimes they'll give an incentive or whatever. But a lot of these bigger platforms that have been here and been doing their thing, they're paying you in their compensation plan. That's what they're paying you. All right. You want extra money? There it is in the comp plan. So there's many ways to be in this space, ladies and gentlemen. There's an active way where you can share however you get creative enough to share. This was my creative way, just sharing my journey in being a investor, or some people don't want to call them investors. I'll call myself just a depositor or a gambler or a risk taker or whatever you wanted to call it. I'm a YouTuber too, so I'm a lot of things. But I just want to make sure that everyone understands I don't have special privileges. I can't go in and change things. I'm not support, so I can't fix faulty deposits, or I can't speed up the process of anything, or I don't have that kind of power. I don't want that kind of power, because here's what I experienced, and this is just a side note. Here's what I experienced with people that get involved with these platforms, and they like them so much that there becomes opportunities for them to become more than just a depositor, right? They become admin, or they become people that are tied in to help people with customer to owner relations or whatever. I don't want none of that. I'm a depositor and I share my journey. That's it. That's as far as I go. I might get a phone call from a CEO. I might be in good contact. I might meet good people, build good relationships with decent people, and that's all fine and dandy. But I will never be an admin in one of these platforms. Never, ever, ever, ever. Because I see what happens. These people, when the platforms shut down, they come straight for them. And there's a reason why nobody's coming straight for me. Because those of you that know me, you know that I'm just a depositor. I'm a fellow risk taker. I understand the risk when getting involved in this space. I understand that the golden rules of the space are to never, ever put anything in here that you are not willing to lose completely. So when I hear people talk about, oh, well, I put my life savings and this and that and the third, the only time I really feel bad for those people is if they were new and misinformed. If they have had any opportunity to watch my videos and they have heard me say, don't put any more money than you can stand to lose, if you've heard me say that, I no longer feel sorry for you when you put too much money in there. Because I literally say it every day, and I mean it. I don't think people understand that. They haven't grasped that. Especially, and the new people, I can't blame you that much because I was the same way. I made that first, maybe I made that two, 3 times, but it didn't cause me to quit. Some of you guys are going to quit because of that, and that's okay. But at some point in life, you got to understand that lesson. It's not just about the platforms we're in. Sometimes you just can't, I heard, and most of you won't even know who this is, but there's a singer in the States. Her name is Fantasia Barrino, and she was doing an interview on some kind of panel talk, and she said, sometimes when you're working so hard and you got this and that and third going on, when the cup overfloweth, that's when you can share, right? But sometimes you got to keep that cup in there for you. What's in that cup is for you. Sometimes you can't overextend what's in that cup. That's your cup. So I say that to say this. When we're getting involved in these platforms, have a cup. Get your cup ready. If it's overflowing, do what you want. But if it's getting down to that part of that cup that you need for you, this is not the space for you to play. This is where we play with the overflow. All right? And then we create more overflow. That's what we try to do. But if you just got your cup, you just got what's in your cup, and that's it, then maybe you just need to sit back and watch. You just got to sit back and watch for a little while. Learn the game. All right? Maybe start building a platform that allows you to share this in a way that you want to share it, while letting everybody know the risks there are in this space. It's really risky. We got people that are pretending to be me, asking people for money. That's where we've gotten. People are using my image and likeness and my name and all that different stuff, my logo, all of that. So I want to let everybody know straight from my mouth. And if you ain't heard it from my mouth, I ain't say it. Matter of fact, if you see me typing on YouTube, right? If you see me texting anybody or making comments on YouTube, you better make sure it says Bank of Gerald next to that logo. Because that WhatsApp crap, that ain't me. It won't never be me. It ain't me. So hear me loud and clear. Share this with whoever you need to share it with. Keep them from getting scammed in this space the best that you can. Sometimes we can't avoid it because that is just the space that we play in. But these obvious things where it's like, that's not me. I done said on YouTube many, many times that I would never, check in the description of the videos. All the videos have that. It literally is on every single video that I have. I will never, ever, 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 I don't care how bad it gets over here at BOJ, I will not ask y'all for no crypto. I won't. Excuse me, I got some stuff in my eye. Anyway, I just wanted to come out and say that because I've been seeing that more recently. I've had to report different posts and remove posts from whoever this person or persons are that continuously say, hey, hit me up for investment advice. Hit me up for this new investment project, blah, blah, blah. If I'm going to get involved with something that I can share, I'm going to share it myself. I don't need help from anybody else. I'm going to share it myself. That's just how I've been. That's how I'm going to continue to be. And that's how we're going to roll. All right. So I just wanted to make sure you heard from the horse's mouth. I will never ask you for any crypto. There are going to be people using my name and likeness in different other people's platforms. There are other channels. There's a person that is, and I'm not going to say their name right now, but it's a smaller YouTuber, and they're using my videos to say that, there's a platform that is spreading fake news or whatever the case may be. You're going to see that. You're going to see it. And I welcome it, to be honest with you. I think it's flattering. And when my face is on somebody else's screen and their production, that's only free promo for my channel. That's promo that I didn't even have to do any extra work for. I just keep doing what I do. So I'm not really pressed about that. I'm one to like to be ahead of my own narrative. So I'm always going to come on here and tell you how I feel. And if my feelings change, I'll tell you that too, because I'm entitled to change my feelings too. I am a human, and it is what it is, But I always want to make sure that at the very least people understand that I would never, ever ask you for crypto. And there's going to be people that are using my name and likeness to do things that aren't favorable to me. And I just want you all to understand that I will always address myself and the things that I go through. If I feel like I want to share it, I'm going to speak on it right here in this mic, right here on this camera. All right? I'm going to come right here on this YouTube. I'm going to tell y'all myself. All right? With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified about everything going here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I will see y'all on the next video. Peace out.